guys, Damien here from Gizbeat and China Phone Arena. What I'm going to do today is show you guys how to change your IMEI on your MTK China phone. It's a relatively simple process, but there are a few prerequisites required. You need to be rooted. You need to have MTK Droid Rooting Tools version 2.5.3 downloaded. This is the newest as of the posting of this video. You need to have USB debugging enabled, and you need to have ADB drivers installed. Once you've gone through all those steps and you've got MTK Droid Rooting Tools running, you're going to want to connect your phone via USB cable to your PC. You'll see some information come up here, the hardware and model information, and then at the bottom we'll have the IMEIs. You can see these begin with 543 and 526. Down here is some important information. It lets us know that our phone is properly rooted. The SU is found, and via the root button it's possible to gain root shell permissions for this app. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and click the root button, and it's going to put up a confirmation dialog. Just go ahead and click yes. At this point it tells you requests for confirmation on the device screen are possible. So at this point you want to be looking at your mobile phone and allowing any super user requests. So see here, we now have green. That means we've got V8. We've got root shell for the iNew V8, the current phone I'm using. What I'm going to then do is click IMEI NDRAM. You can see our IMEIs right here. Now, I have already generated a couple of random IMEIs for the purpose of this tutorial. I'll put a link down in the description on where you can actually do that, where you can generate these IMEIs for your phone. I'm going to copy and paste those over here. Very relatively simple procedure. I'm going to copy this one over too. And now I'm going to click Replace IMEI. You'll see here it brings up another confirmation dialog. If you're sure you want to do this, go ahead and click Yes. Changes will come into effect after resetting. So I'm just going to click OK here. I'm going to minimize the random IMEIs that I had generated. And then I'm going to click Reboot. We don't want in recovery, or we want to reboot standard. We just click Reboot here. Now you're going to lose communication with the phone because the phone is, of course, turned off while it's resetting. I just want to let you guys know there is another method to do this. It doesn't require rooting. It doesn't require MTK Droid Rooting Tools or USB debugging enabled or ADB drivers installed. And if you want, I'll put a link down in the description. You can give that a try first if you wish. However, it's not always successful. Sometimes the build of your current Android will not allow you to change IMEIs through the phone itself, through engineering mode. However, we'll put the link down there. You guys can give that a try. This method is not difficult, it's just it does require some prerequisites, as I mentioned earlier in the video. So now we do need to wait till it's fully booted. Initially, while it's booting, this information will come up, and then when it's fully booted in Android, it'll come up with the current IMEIs, and you can see that they are as I've changed them. That's it, guys. Damien, over and out. Don't forget to subscribe. Come by China Phone Arena and Gizbeat, and check out the links down in the description for the files that you need for the rooting tutorials and the tools that you'll need to change your IMEI. Damien, over and out.
Talking about something deep, Holmes, like, what is life, Holmes? What is it about? Do we just go in the ground, or is there something after all this stuff, Holmes? Like, what is later, Holmes?